Welcome back to another episode of the President's Diary, where we highlight the work and leadership of President Dr. Muhammad Irfan Ali. This week we saw the President in Essequibo Region 2 for a cabinet outreach, where residents were able to witness the commissioning of the Anna Regina Stadium, a brand new airstrip at Mainstay Wayaka, a drug bond, and so much more. Stay with us as we bring you all of the highlights from this week's episode. President Ali officially launched his Community Ride initiative in Georgetown on Saturday, bringing together community spirit and national unity. The head of state also visited the International Building Expo 2026 at the Guyana National Stadium, where he toured exhibition booths, interacted with exhibitors and patrons, and engaged with families. Investment and economic growth remained high on the national agenda as President Ali met with an executive delegation from the Massey Group led by Chief Executive Officer James McLeish. The President joined Prime Minister Andrew Holness in meeting members of the local private sector, where discussions centered on expanding trade, boosting investment, and deepening economic cooperation between Guyana and Jamaica. The government will partner with the International Society for Krishna Consciousness to advance primary healthcare delivery and preventative health awareness.
People are facing the challenge of mental health, and society is facing the challenge of societal decay. And the only constant that can allow society to return to the attributes of humanity is the consciousness of oneself. And the consciousness of oneself is the ability to understand that we are nothing but insignificant mortal souls under the command of a superior being.
The head of state also paid his final respects to the late Don Singh, a dedicated city councillor. President Ali has announced plans to fully digitize the Guyana Lands and Surveys Commission over the next 4 years.
You operate in a new environment where speed, complexity, and interoperability are your new buzzwords. Think about the infrastructure we've been able to deliver in the last 5 years, what we are about to deliver. All of this, every single piece of this puzzle, your imprint is embedded in that puzzle. And you ought to be proud that in every aspect of this journey of transformation, your imprint is there.
The leader met with a group of young professionals to discuss the wealth of opportunities emerging, including the role of the soon-to-be operational Guyana Development Bank. On the regional stage, the head of state joined fellow CARICOM heads of government for the second meeting of the Prime Ministerial Subcommittee on Climate Change and Climate Finance Agenda. 6 new Queen judges were sworn in by President Ali at Office of the President on Wednesday following their appointment by the Judicial Service Commission.
In 2024, 10 new such judges took the oath of office. The swearing in of 6 more judges today reflects a deliberate and necessary effort to strengthen the capacity of our judiciary to meet the demands of an increasingly rights-conscious society, where citizens are more aware of their entitlements and more willing to seek judicial redress.
President Ali also joined United States Ambassador Nicole D. Thariot in celebrating the 250th anniversary of the independence of the United States of America. The occasion highlighted 6 decades of enduring friendship and cooperation.
Our friends are those who turn up for us. Make no mistake, in life you can have many acquaintances, but the test of friendship is those who will turn up for you. And we have, and I have, a duty as President of Guyana to cultivate relationship with friends that will turn up for Guyana.
The President also met with the Minister of Foreign Trade for the United Arab Emirates, together with representatives of the Guyanese and Emirati private sectors. The President announced a series of transformative development initiatives for the indigenous communities of Wakapau and Akowini in Region 2 during a cabinet outreach with commitments spanning from housing to agriculture to education, healthcare, infrastructure, and sports. At Anna Regina, the head of state reaffirmed the government's commitment to strengthening Guyana's rice industry with the distribution of over $400 million in grants to rice farmers. Residents of Region 2 are expected to benefit from faster access to medicines following the commissioning of the Ministry of Health's new drug bond at Onderneming. Addressing hundreds gathered for the commissioning ceremony of the Anna Regina Stadium, the President said the state-of-the-art facility represents more than a sporting venue. It is an investment in the future of Essequibo's people and the region's economic development. And with that, we have wrapped up another episode of the President's Diary. Do join us again next time as we continue to follow the footsteps of leadership.